Next one, children, next type of tissue we are going to discuss today is epithelial tissue in animal tissues. Epithelial tissues. Okay, children? Actually, epithelial tissues are of different varieties are there, children. So, what is the function and what are the different varieties? Only we will study in simple way, children, in ninth class. In higher classes, you will study in depth, children. And epithelial tissue diagrams also given in your textbook, children. Please go to the diagram. So, what is an epithelial tissue? Number one, it is a covering. It covers entire body and also protective in function. It covers entire body. Skin is an epithelial tissue only, and all the body organs are covered by epithelial tissue only. Everywhere, covering and protection is main function of epithelial tissue. Covering and protection. Covering and protection. It covers most of the organs and most of the cavity. Almost most of the cavities and organs it will cover. Most of the cavities and organs, everywhere it is present. Wherever you see the covering of anything, even covering of our body, skin is also epithelial tissue. Okay, and it forms barrier to keep different organs separate. Different organs also are separated by epithelial tissue. Organs are separated also by epithelial tissue. Everywhere, I'm telling you, children, the boundaries, the coverings, protection, everything is, organs are separated by epithelial tissue, children. Okay, and children, remember that this epithelial tissue is tightly packed and forms continuous sheet. Why it is tightly packed epithelial tissue? Because nothing should come inside and nothing should go outside. Whatever it want, only it will send inside and outside. And tightly packed, and it is continuous. It will not have any apertures or holes, children. Because if any apertures or holes are there, something will come inside. No, it is continuous layer, continuous sheet of layer, children. Epithelial tissue is continuous form, continuous lining, children. Okay, children, and they have very small cementing between them, between two epithelial tissues. Very small cementing is present, children. Okay, two layers are connected by if ever two layers are there, children, have very small cementing means which connect them, children. Cementing means which connect them. You have to learn all this point. And because they are tightly packed, no intercellular spaces. Because they are tightly packed, no intercellular spaces. In plant tissue also, did you remember, children, parenchyma, parenchyma, sclerenchyma? Here they are very loose. Because very loose, so much big intercellular spaces are present, I told. Here they are normally packed, so less. Here they are very tightly packed, sclerenchyma. That's why they don't have intercellular spaces. Do you remember, children? I told differences between parenchyma and colon. In the same way, epithelial tissue also tightly packed and continuous sheet. That's why no intercellular spaces. If intercellular spaces is present, all the things starts coming inside. How now if it comes everything inside, it's dangerous, no? That's why no intercellular space. Anything entering inside or going outside should cross at least one layer of epithelium. Sometimes one layer, sometimes many layers. Okay, anything coming inside or going outside, anything coming inside or going outside should cross one layer of at least one layer of epithelium. Without epithelium permission, no one can enter inside or go outside. So children, permeability is very important. Permeability. What is permeability? It's the capacity of epithelium to allow inside and outside. Permeability is important in exchange of various materials. Okay. So permeability is very important. Whether to come inside or go outside, it will only check. It will see. It will then allow inside or outside. All epithelium are separated from underlying tissue by underlying fibrous basement membrane. Children. Okay, children. So epithelium is separated by other tissues. Epithelium is separated by other tissues by underlying fibrous basement membrane. Fibrous basement membrane. What is fibrous basement membrane? Means between epithelium and other tissue, the structure which is present is called fibrous basement membrane. All the epitheliums are separated by other tissues by fibrous basement membrane. All the epitheliums are separated from other tissues by fibrous. Different epithelium show different structures, children, basing on their functions. Here, let's see what are the different epitheliums we have studied. So this is about, just if ever anyone asks you about epithelial tissue, you should write about this matter, children. Okay, what I discussed with children, it forms covering, it helps in protection, and it is most of the cavities and organs are covered by epithelium. Organs are separated by epithelium. They are tightly packed. It is a continuous sheet. Two layers have very small cementing between them. Because it is tightly packed, no intercellular spaces. Any inside coming and going out, the outside should cross through epithelium. I told you. Okay, children. And apart from this, what else I told children? I told that the permeability plays important role in epithelium. Epithelium is separated from other tissues by fibrous basement membrane. Epithelium is separated from other tissues by fibrous basement membrane. Epithelium is separated from other tissues by fibrous basement
Fibrous
membrane.
basement membrane.
Very good, children. Okay. So now different types of epitheliums are there, children. Different types. First one, simple squamous epithelium. Simple squamous epithelium. Okay, children. Very simple, children. This one. So simple squamous epithelium, children, where they are present. Okay, children. First of all, they are very simple children. Means simple means single layer. They are present simple and they are flat children. They are flat. They are very thin children, and it is very delicate lining will be present children. And why they are delicate lining means they can exchange substances and they are permeable, extremely permeable. They help in lot of exchange. Wherever lot of exchange takes place, their simple squamous epithelium is present. What is simple squamous epithelium characters means you should write they are simple, flat, and they are very thin layer, delicate layer, permeable layer. Means anything can go inside and outside. Anything can go inside and outside. Wherever exchange of matter is needed, their simple squamous epithelium is present. Where are they present? You should learn. It's given in textbook. I am also giving list. Please make a list, and that list you have to remember. Okay, so diagram is there in the textbook. Please learn that diagram, children. And where they are present means in lining of blood vessels. They are present in lining of blood vessels. Okay, children. They are present in lungs alveoli. They are present in lungs alveoli. They are present in esophagus. They are present in lining of mouth. They are present in lining of mouth. Their skin is also a
Skin.
squamous epithelium. Skin. Okay, like that. These are the examples which are given in your textbook, children. Okay, so we did not understand how to remember cells. It means if you want like that, small example I will give children. See if you take alveoli. If you take alveoli, I don't know how many of you know alveoli children. Lungs are made up of millions of alveoli children. Lungs are made up of millions of alveoli. What is the function of alveoli means? Whatever oxygen you are breathing, whatever CO2 you are breathing out, that exchange of gases occurs in alveoli. So, because oxygen is coming, CO2 is going. Oxygen is coming, CO2 is going. Means extremely it is permeable. So, what membrane should it have? Simple squamous epithelium. Wherever exchange of material, lining of blood vessels, through blood vessels also sometimes blood comes out. Through blood vessels also sometimes blood comes out. Not in all places. In kidneys and in alveoli, wherever it is required, sometimes through blood vessels also blood will come out. Okay, so wherever exchange is needed, their simple squamous epithelium is present. Wherever exchange is needed, their simple squamous epithelium is present. Okay, wherever exchange of materials are needed in simple squamous epithelium, it's delicate, simple, flat, thin, permeable, helps in exchange of material like that. You should, if they are simple squamous epithelium, you should write these points, diagram where they are present. 3 marks, children. If they ask about simple squamous epithelium, you should write these points in one by one, and you should draw the diagram given in textbook, and you should write these examples in these places it is present. Like that, you should write, children. Okay, so if you understood simple squamous epithelium, let me say about stratified squamous epithelium, children. Let me say about stratified squamous. Stratified, simple stratified squamous. What is stratified squamous epithelium? Stratified squamous epithelium means, children, many layers of simple epithelium. Many layers of simple epithelium. Children. Many layers of simple epithelium is stratified. Many layers. This is single layer, no children. This is single layer, no. This is many layers. Okay. Why many layers are present? To avoid wear and tear. To avoid wear and tear. Okay, children. And there are so many layers. There are so many layers. Because there are so many layers, it is called stratified. It is called stratified. The next example in our body, where is stratified squamous epithelium? Anyone?
In
Where is stratified epithelium in our body, children? Anyone?
skin.
Skin only, but no, full skin is not epithelial. Simple. Stratified in the skin is present only in one
So
region. Okay?
lungs,
Huh?
lungs.
No, 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 not lungs, not lungs. I'm telling about skin only. At one position, stratified squamous epithelium you will see. Can anyone say I will see? Who will tell? So many layers of tissues present in our body. Where is that? Huh?
Feet.
Very good, very good. Sole of the feet, sole of the feet. If you see children, sole of the feet, that sole, our sole, it is very, very thick. Why? Because continuously we will be walking, no children, to avoid wear and tear. To avoid wear and tear, many layers of simple epithelium is present. Many layers of simple epithelium is present. That is, stratified squamous epithelium is present in sole of the feet. Its main function is to protection. Right. Next, we will see columnar epithelium. Columnar epithelium. They are present like pillars, children. Columnar epithelium. You should learn, children. You should learn the points and example and diagram everywhere. Points, example, and diagram. Points, example, and diagram. Where absorption and secretion, where absorption and secretion are needed. Where absorption and secretion are needed, their columnar epithelium is present. Okay, children, columnar epithelium are tall epithelial cells. They are very, very tall epithelial cells, children. Diagram is there in textbook. You can see like this, like this, like this. They are present, children. They are tall epithelial cells, children. They are like pillar-like. They are like pillars. They are like pillars, children. Where absorption and secretion is needed, columnar epithelium is present. Where absorption and secretion is needed, columnar epithelium is present, children, and they help in movement across epithelial barrier. They help in movement across epithelial barrier. Across epithelial barrier. I will explain, children. I will explain. If I explain, you will understand, children. Wherever secretion and absorption is needed, columnar epithelium is present. Where they are present means intestines. Children, what happens in intestine? Anyone of you can say? What happens in intestine? What happens in intestine, children? Can anyone say? Digestion of food
Secretes
takes place.
acid and absorbs the.
Very good, very good. It secretes enzymes and digests the food. Digested food is absorbed by villi and used to the blood. It will release enzymes, secretion. And digested food it absorbs. First it secretes enzymes, digests the food. Digested food it will absorb. Wherever such type of secretion and absorption is there, columnar epithelium is present. Mainly it is present in the intestine, which liberates enzymes and also absorbs digested food. And also absorbs digested food. You should understand like that, children. You should understand like that. Very, very important, children. Next one, ciliated epithelium. Ciliated epithelium. What is ciliated epithelium? It's same columnar epithelium only. They will have, children, columnar epithelium only. Columnar epithelium will have hair-like structures called cilia. Hair-like structures are called cilia. Where gases move, their cilia are present. Cilia helps in movement of gases. Cilia will flicker like this, like this, like this, like this, and helps in the movement of gases. Cilia flicker like this, helps in the movement of gases. Where gaseous movement is there, their ciliated epithelium is present. Okay, children. If columnar cells have cilia, they, if columnar cells only, if columnar cells only have cilia, they are called ciliated epithelium. They are called ciliated epithelium. Columnar cells having cilia are called ciliated epithelium. Columnar cells
Ciliated
having
epithelium.
they have hair, cilia are hair-like projections. Cilia are hair-like projections. Why these hair-like projections are present? They help in movement of gases. Okay, they can push and move air or mucus. They move, children. On moving, they can push or pull gases. They can push or pull gases. They can push or pull gases. Example, where ciliated epithelium is present, children? In respiratory tract. We have our respiratory tract. Is yes or no, children? In respiratory tract, we are absorbing oxygen, we are releasing CO2. Do you know how our respiratory tract is present, children? We have buccal cavity, we have larynx, we have pharynx, we have larynx, we have trachea, we have bronchi, we have bronchioles, bronchial center into alveoli. Like this, it is present. No, everywhere oxygen is coming, CO2 is going. All these are lined by ciliated epithelium. What are present? Buccal cavity, pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi, bronchioles. Okay, buccal cavity, larynx, trachea, bronchi, bronchioles. Bronchioles enter into alveoli, like that. Children. This entire respiratory tract is covered by ciliated epithelium because cilia will move like this, and helps in the movement of gases. Helps in the movement of gases. What gases are coming into our body? Air is coming and CO2 is going. Air is coming and CO2 is going, children. Okay, this is ciliated epithelium. Apart from ciliated epithelium, next we also have cuboidal epithelium. Cuboidal. They are like cubes, children. They are like big cubes, children. The epithelium, which is in the form of cubes, the epithelium, which is in the form of cubes, they mainly helps in mechanical support. They helps in mainly mechanical support, children. They mainly helps in mechanical support. Where they are present means they are present in the kidneys and salivary glands. They are present in kidneys and they are present in kidneys and salivary glands, children. They are present in kidneys and salivary glands. Okay, children. Next, glandular epithelium, children. Where are glandular epithelium present? Last one, children. This is glandular epithelium. Glandular epithelium. What is glands will do, children? Glands, what they will do? They secrete. They secrete some substances. Example, lymph glands. Example, lymph glands. Also, we have salivary glands. Which is the
Sir,
biggest gland?
camera.
Which is the biggest gland in our body, children? Which is the biggest gland in our body? Anyone? What is the
Sweat
Adrenal
gland.
gland, sir.
which is the biggest gland in our body, children?
Adrenal gland.
Children, which is the biggest gland, children?
Sweat glands.
Which is the biggest gland, children? At
Pituitary
least,
gland.
at least one student help me, save me.
Sir, pituitary.
Which is the biggest gland? No. Which is the biggest gland in our body? Which is the biggest gland in our body? Which is the biggest gland in our body? Which is the biggest gland in our body?
Liver.
Liver is the biggest gland, children. Very bad, children. Very bad. Basic things, basic general knowledge also you people don't.
Sir, that's what I said before, sir.
You didn't tell liver. You didn't tell.
I said, sir.
Okay, you said very good. So children, epithelial tissue main functions is covering and protection. Most of the cavities and organs are having epithelial tissue. They are helps in organs are separated with epithelial tissue. They are tightly packed, continuous, and they have very small intercellular spaces. Anything coming inside and going should go through epithelium only. And permeability is very important. Epithelium is separated by other tissues by fibrous basement membrane (FBM). Fibrous basement membrane. First type of epithelial tissue, simple squamous epithelium. They are simple, flat, thin, delicate, and permeable, and helps in exchange of materials. I have told you examples: lining of blood vessels, lungs, alveoli, skin, esophagus, lining of stomach. And then stratified squamous epithelium. Many layers are present, children. To avoid wear and tear, many layers are present. They are present in sole of feet. Then columnar epithelium, where absorption and secretions are needed, like intestine. Then I told ciliated epithelium. Columnar cells having hair-like structures are called ciliated epithelium. I told where gases exchange takes place, their respiratory tract, ciliated membrane. Cuboidal epithelium helps in they are like cube, they are give mechanical support, and they are present in kidneys and salivary glands. Glandular epithelium, wherever secretions are needed, by glands, their glandular epithelium is present, like lymph glands, salivary glands, liver. So many glands are there. Endocrine glands. We have so many endocrine glands. Pituitary gland. We have studied no in lower classes. What are the endocrine glands in 8th class? We studied pituitary gland, thyroid gland, pancreas, adrenal gland, testes, ovaries, parathyroid gland, whatnot. So many things we studied. All glands, most of them are having glandular epithelium, which help in liberation of hormones. Like this, children. So these are different types of epithelial tissue. Anyone have any doubt, children, where they are present and what is their structure and diagram? You have to learn.